welcome back to my channel. My name is Patty if you're new here. This is gonna be another vlog, a little cozy fall diaries. I've been loving these fall vlogs so much. I feel like just leaning into the coziness has been really nice for me. It's Wednesday morning. It is about 6:08 right now. You guys saw I've been up since about 5:30. I'm just doing my usual morning routine, sipping on my cafecito and also eating my pre-workout snack, which is a rice cake with peanut butter. And I'm gonna do my morning journaling. I have gotten into the habit of doing a lot more writing in the morning. So instead of just doing a short page of like gratitude and affirmations, I try and write at least like 2 to 3 pages. All of morning pages. It's not really morning pages, but that's sort of what inspired me to want to write more and do more of like a brain dump stream of consciousness to just get thoughts on paper. And I find it's been really helpful for just like being present, also sort of like processing each day. I'm usually like recapping the day before, like not necessarily just recounting events, but like thoughts and feelings and things like that. So that's what I'm gonna do right now. I don't know if I'm gonna have time to do any reading because this week my internship hours are 9 to 1, so I'm kind of like go. I didn't have my internship yesterday. We had the day off for Veterans Day. I don't want to be like caught behind. Like on Monday I was like rushing, so I didn't have time to shower before I started. I don't really want that to happen today, so I may not do any reading, but I have a Kindle. I'm a Kindle girl now. This was sent to me, this was gifted, which I am so grateful for. And I don't know, I'm trying to keep an open mind. I've always been super anti-Kindle just because I prefer physical books, but I do feel like this is gonna be really helpful. I did 3 months of the Kindle Unlimited, so we'll see. I added a book to my cart yesterday. I forgot what it's called, but I might start reading that right now. But yeah, I'm just gonna do some journaling, but just wanted to go ahead and intro the vlog before we got too far into it. Make breakfast. It's like 8:10 right now, so we're doing okay on time. But I just have to say, and I don't mean to be negative, I am not trying to be negative, because sometimes I go through and I'm editing my vlogs and I'm like, Patricia, what's the deal? Like, you sound so negative. And like, trust me, I don't have like a generally negative mindset. I don't feel like I have like the most positive, but I feel like I'm neutral leaning positive. Anyways, it's gloomy and I'm about to be a little bit negative about that because I don't love the gloomy weather. 1, it makes me depressed. 2, horrible lighting for filming. So I was thinking, I was like, oh, if I like really rush, maybe I can try to film a TikTok before I log on for the day at 9. Now I'm kind of like, well, all hope is lost because it's cloudy, so I'm not rushing myself. But I've been wanting to do get ready with me and get to know me, but I got microneedling on Friday, so I haven't been able to put on makeup. I also was looking crazy, and the skin is looking really good. I'm basically fully healed now. Today is day 6. I feel like it's technically day 5, but the injector that did my microneedling, she was calling microneedling day 1. For me, the second day was day 1, right? Like day 1 of healing, day 2, day 3, so today would be day 5. But according to her, today would technically be day 6. Skin's basically healed. I shared updates on Instagram stories, and I also posted a vlog to TikTok and Reels of the experience, and it was really easy. I'm just gonna say it, I am anti-injectables, and like, I don't really want to get into that. I don't. It's my opinion. You're not going to change my mind. I have a lot of thoughts on the topic, and one could say that my choosing to get microneedling is antithetical to my thoughts on the topic of injectables in the first place, and like the push for anti-aging. And it's like, okay, sure, but like you're doing this. I also wear makeup, right? And like deconstructing that, whatever. But I do have very strong opinions on the topic, and I'm gonna go ahead and say I don't care to get into it. I don't care to engage. Is the sun coming out? Because this is what has been happening too, is like then the sun, it'll be gloomy, and then the sun starts coming out once I've already decided, okay, it's gloomy, there's no point in rushing, and then the sun wants to maybe come out. I can't tell. I don't think so though. And the other thing is that it's gonna be raining for the next couple days, and it also says rain next week as well. And so I'm like, ugh. Don't love that because, like I said, the lighting. If it's a couple of days, it's like, okay, whatever, I work around it. But when it's like a long stretch of time, now I'm depressed. And now that's like the real issue. But it is what it is. It is what it is. That's out of my control. That is out of my control. Anyways, I do need to hurry up and make breakfast. I'm feeling a bagel today. I'm feeling quite hungry. So I think I'm gonna do a bagel. I like oscillate between like a bagel or just like the thin sliced regular bread, both the Dave's Killer bread. I'll show you. Oh, and I forgot to switch my lighting. I usually prefer, I'll show you what I prefer. This is the light situation I prefer. What's better? Is one better than the other? I think this is better, but you let me know. I think because it's like the light is coming from that way and then there's like a little light there. I think that's better than when I have these lights on. Whatever, you probably don't care. But these are the two breads that I usually will do in the morning. Thin sliced or the Dave's Killer, well, they're both Dave's Killer. Thin sliced or the blueberry bagel. And today I'm just feeling my classic blueberry bagel. I also have to post an ad with Hatch. I posted the TikTok. I also have to post to Reels. I'm just waiting for it to get a little bit closer to 9. But yeah, gonna make my breakfast, eat my breakfast. Started reading, as you guys saw. I ended up reading on the treadmill and I actually made some good headway. I got to page 50. I'm still like figuring out how the heck the Kindle works. How do I go home? I don't understand how this thing works. Help! No. Okay, no. Oh my gosh. Anyways, the book I'm reading is My Husband by Ventura, and I'm kind of like going through it. My thoughts so far, like I said, I'm more than 50 pages in. I'm closer to 60 pages in. It is, I feel ill reading it. And I feel like that's the intention. Let me know if you've read it. Let's see if I can finish that by the end of this vlog. I feel ill. And just like the way she conceptualizes love, the way like her thoughts on her marriage and her thoughts on like social status, it's very interesting to me. It's very, it's like so far from the way I think about the world. Obviously, I just saw an email come in that I need to respond to. Obviously, this is like the point of the book, but it's just so like, yeah, I don't know, just so far removed from my world, my way of thinking, and the way of thinking of anyone that I know. Obviously, like, her perspective is not being touted as like correct, but it's just very interesting. Also, the way she's so obsessed with like looking like with image and doing the right thing, like the scene with the flowers, I was like, who cares? Like, get what you want. But it's very interesting and I'm really enjoying it so far. I'm curious to see how it progresses. My thoughts on the Kindle, however, I don't know how to feel. I think it's going to be really helpful for ease of reading and like getting me through things and like having more access to more things. Especially, I've heard that you can connect Libby to it, and I've never used Libby because I didn't have a Kindle. And I don't like the feature that shows you like how many other people have highlighted certain sentences and things, because it like takes me out of the reading experience. And like when I am, you know, wanting to put my phone down and want to be immersing myself in something phone free and internet free, I feel like it reminds me of the world around me in a way that I don't like, and just kind of like takes me out of the reading experience, even if just for a little moment. And I don't know how I feel about that. So those are my thoughts so far on the Kindle after using it for what, like 30 minutes. Okay, yeah, it's basically 9. The sun never came out, so I'm not feeling too annoyed about that. As far as like missing an opportunity to film a video, am feeling annoyed and sad about no sun. And that's all I have to say. I'm gonna be working for the next few hours. And I suppose I'll check back in with you guys later today. Maybe tonight, but maybe later today. I only work until 1, so fingers crossed the sun does come out and I'm able to film something. Otherwise, I do have a lot of editing to do, so I've got stuff to do. I cannot overstate how badly I do not want to wash my hair right now, but it's Wednesday. I don't know where I was going with that. It is Wednesday. It is Wednesday. If I don't wash it today, I don't want to wash it tomorrow. It's already been slicked back for 2 days in a row. I feel like I should just wash it now. Am I gonna decide to not wash it? I should wash it. No, I should wash it. Let's see if there's rain. Let's see if there's rain in the forecast for tomorrow. Partly sunny, so there may be a chance that I can film in the morning and the afternoon. So I should wash it so that way my hair is ready, camera ready. Sometimes I don't mind my hair being slicked back, but sometimes I feel like they look like an egg. We're gonna wash it. We're gonna wash it. I'm just gonna jump in there and make it so that I can't change my mind. Sometimes that's what you have to do. And I'm going to, oh, I just got in PR something exciting. One sec, I'm gonna go grab it. The K18 leave-in. I've gotten this before. It is mighty expensive. And when I got the mini, which lasted a while because you only use a little bit and you don't use it every time you wash your hair. But they sent me this. I love, you can't see it, but the detox shampoo, definitely using that. I'm gonna use this after I wash my hair. My hair's been in a towel for a minute, so we can do the K18 hair mask now. You're supposed to put it on towel dried hair and then you leave it in for 4 minutes afterwards. It says start with 1 pump, add more as needed, apply all over. Maximum recommended usage is 3 pumps. And then wait 4 minutes, don't rinse out, then comb. So I'm not gonna comb yet. I'm just gonna add it to my hair. I'm gonna do 3 pumps. I probably should have just done 1 pump at a time. It's fine. And I am gonna blow out my hair, which I don't really feel like doing, but it's okay. It is 5:33, so I'll leave this in until 5:37, probably 5:38, since I don't know when it turned 5:33. I was setting up in here, so it is a little bit after 5:39. I'm gonna just comb through my hair one more time. Since that's a leave-in, I'm gonna skip on my Davines leave-in. So the last couple of times I've been doing my hair, I've been doing the Davines leave-in, a little bit of this, and then also this, which I got during the Sephora sale. This is the Orbe Royal Blowout Spray. I think these might be redundant. My hair has been really smooth, but has been feeling a little bit weighed down. So I'm thinking I might do these together instead, because I just feel like these might be kind of the same thing. I just like that with this, I know I'm coating my hair because it's a cream and this is a spray, but maybe what I'll do is I'll section my hair first and then spray the bottom section and then the top section. Hello? I'm about to blow dry my hair, unfortunately. Hair is done. What usually happens is right after I do it, it'll be really smooth. Although I will say it's like smoother than normal right now, but there is a little bit of a puff up period, and then tomorrow it'll be really smooth and I'll smooth out anything that I need to. It's just kind of the name of the game with curly hair. But yeah, I am pretty happy to have that done with and to have clean hair. The rest of the night I'm gonna eat takeout with my mom. We're gonna have Chick-fil-A. I got a salad, so I'm gonna eat that, and then I wanna do some more reading on my Kindle. Last week she and I had a show. We were watching The Task, which I really enjoyed. If you've seen it, let me know. If you haven't seen it, I do recommend it if you're into like crime drama, things like that. I think you would really like it. Mark Ruffalo is in it. Love Mark Ruffalo. And the one thing I will say though is that the first episode is so slow. It is very slow. I wish it wasn't like that because the show is so good. It's so suspenseful. You're on the edge of your seat at the end of every episode, but the first episode is slow. It's a little boring, if I'm being honest. Just give it a chance. I also have been watching I Love LA, and I love Rachel Sennett, and I've loved her for years, and I like it. And I am someone who grew up in LA, and like, to the people who are like, as an LA native, this is like not an accurate representation, that's not what it's trying to be. It is not purporting to be an accurate representation of an LA native's experience. It is like a representation of LA transplants experiences, and I find that interesting and entertaining as someone who grew up here. So to people who have those criticisms, I just feel it's like, that's not the point. And like, it is sort of like this white girl's experience, this white girl who's not from here, like her experience sort of in the industry. And I think like because of my job experiences in the entertainment industry and also like in influencer marketing, I really like it, and I feel like it speaks to me in that way. And just like, I love a film or a TV show that takes place in LA, and being able to like, you know, oh, I go there, or I've been there, or whatever. So I don't know, I am liking it. Also, let me know if you've watched it. Yeah, that's sort of what I've been watching as far as shows. Have also been keeping up with my movies. I'm almost at 100 movies already. I'm at like 95. If you're new here, I have a goal to watch 100 movies this year. If you have any movie recommendations for me for this time of year, let me know. I would love to add them to my list. I watched Bugonia last weekend. Didn't love it, if I'm being totally honest. Also, let me know your thoughts if you've watched it. Like, anything I'm mentioning right now, if you've seen it, I want to hear your thoughts. I want to talk with you guys. I feel like I always want to chat with you guys in the comments, and my comments are never like popping like that, which is fine. I get it. I don't really comment on other people's videos when I watch, like my favorite creators. I'm not a big commenter, so I get that. I totally get that. But I want to connect with you guys. I want to know what you guys are thinking, even if we don't agree. Brief spoilers for Bugonia. I thought Jesse Plemons and Emma Stone their performances were so good, and I was like locked in. I think they did, like, that movie Yorgos, like what he did with such a minuscule cast and basically in one location for the most part, and for being so dialogue heavy, so good. Didn't love the ending, and it sort of was like the same way that I feel about Eddington, is that there are real people with these conspiracies. Like, there are people who believe that like the wealthy elite are reptiles. You know, like there are these sects of people with really outlandish conspiracies, and I think like all the way up until the ending, the social commentary, yes, very heavy-handed, but I am not against heavy-handed social commentary, and I feel like with this movie I could have like put that aside. One of my friends had, on her Letterboxd review, said that like it treated the audience like it's stupid, and I can get that, but I think like I was willing to look at how much it was like hitting you over the head with the message, because I found it so well done. And I think we are in a time where like we kind of need to be hitting people over the head with the message. However, it really lost me when the reveal was that she actually was an alien, and I saw that coming. I had a feeling, and I really was hoping that it wasn't gonna go there, because I feel, and maybe this take is a little bit over dramatic, but I feel just as how I felt with Eddington, where it was like, oh, the conspiracy is true or whatever, is that like that only emboldens people with these really wacky conspiracy theories. And I think it was really great to show like how do people who are overlooked in rural America, all these people who are pushed aside in the world, how they can come about coming up with these conspiracy theories to sort of like cope with the way that the world and society has treated them. But to have that be the twist, I feel like kind of just was like, it let the air out for me in a way that really let me down. So ultimately it was a 3-star for me. My camera's dying again, so I'm gonna need to charge it again. But yeah, those are my little movie thoughts. I'm gonna watch Die My Love this weekend. Looking forward to that, but from what I'm seeing, people who have watched both, not that they're comparable, but like they're both out and they're new. People are saying that Bugonia was better. Between you and me, I accidentally stayed up until 10:30 finishing my book, and the epilogue had me gagged. Like, so good. So good. It was like such a painful read overall. It was like a train wreck you can't look away from. And the epilogue just had me gagged. Like, that was crazy. I am really gonna regret staying up this late tomorrow morning, because I would like to be up by 5:15. I'm so tired. I don't even remember the last time I finished a book. It probably was like one of the summer romance books I read in August. Oh no, the Elena Ferrante book I read, I think, or something. Anyways, it's 6:20. My hair, I look like a little chicken. I feel like a little chicken with its head cut off running around. I did wake up on time. I woke up at 5:40. Didn't want to get out of bed. Got right out of bed. And I should say, my alarm actually, when did my alarm go off? I feel like my alarm went off at 5:30. Did I snooze for 10 minutes? Guys, I've been addicted to the snooze button lately. It's not my hatch's fault, that's my fault. Oh, my alarm went off at 5:15. I would like to be up by 5:15. I'm only human. Anyways, I did get out of bed at 5:40, brushed my teeth and stuff, and then I came back to my room. Oh, also, I made myself turn on the big light. Usually I just have my lamp, but I was like, we need to be awake. And I hadn't made my bed yet. So after I brushed my teeth, I got back in my bed and I was just laying here and I was like, no, we have to keep it moving. Anyways, have my coffee, did some quick journaling this morning, and I made a to-do list. So I wanted to run you guys through the to-do list that I have in mind for this morning. Everything I want to get done before 9. Oh, one more thing. And unfortunately, I don't know if I'm gonna have time for a quick shower before I start work. But I'm only walking this morning, so it's not that big of a deal. But I would love to shower. I'm a little bit of a time crunch. Supposedly the sun is gonna be out from like sunrise in 10 minutes through 2 p.m. So we'll see. But anyways, to-do list, walk. And usually when I walk for my workout, I'll walk a full hour, or I'll do a 30-minute, 45-minute walk and then a little mat Pilates. At least just like a 30-minute walk. Quick shower, hopefully. Touch up my hair, because what is this? Laundry, eat breakfast, film get ready with me, get to know me video, and then film my first gift guide video. So also edit TikTok. I filmed a TikTok a couple days ago that I need to edit, but I'm gonna edit that while I'm walking. So I'll probably just walk for the length it takes me to edit that video. Yeah, a little bit ambitious. I do need to get on the treadmill by 6:30, which is in 7 minutes, so that we can make sure that that all can happen. It is 8:15. So I have time for one video. I still need to throw in my laundry, but realistically I could either do that after my shift or like right before 9. So I'm gonna prioritize trying to get these videos filmed, and when I'm in a rush, I will use this. This thing fries my hair, but look at how good the hair comes out. I try not to use it super often because it just gets so hot, and it also pulls at the hair, and I just feel like it's not the best for my hair, but the hair does come out looking really good. Here's the aftermath. I just finished filming and it's 8:57. So perfect timing, just the one video. I hope it's not too long. I filmed in my camera instead of in the TikTok app, which I may regret, because when I film in the TikTok app, I have a better sense of how long I'm talking for, as opposed to the camera. I will just yap. It's 1:30. I did a little bit of editing after I logged off, and I changed. Matt and I are just gonna go grab coffee, so I threw this on. I was like, let me put on something I haven't worn in a while. Okay, I changed into this black coat. It's better. I'm just gonna wear sneakers, but a coat. I changed again. This is the best outfit. I'm back home. It's almost 4. I'm barely eating lunch. My sister-in-law was gonna drop something off, so I was like kind of waiting for her, and I got some clothes in. I was trying that on. I was just like doing little things. Kind of forgot I was vlogging. Coffee date was really nice. I didn't film because I just wanted to, like, Matt and I only had like an hour or two together, so I just wanted to catch up with him. And we're back to tackling the to-do list. I do still need to do my laundry, but I'm like, I need to eat. So I'm trying to get myself to just like chill out for a sec, eat before we move on to the next thing. It's starting to sprinkle and it's really gray outside, but I was like, you know what, who cares? I'm just gonna film anyway. I feel like I could make the gift guide cozy with artificial light. So I don't know, I'm thinking about trying a new setup in my room. Okay guys, I'm trying to figure this out. I have filmed, this is my moon water from the full moon, if you're wondering what the heck these jars of water are. Yes, I am a crystal and a moon girl, if you haven't gathered that by now. I've filmed in this spot before for YouTube. I've done like sit down videos. I've never filmed here for TikTok, so I'm trying to figure out a setup, and like the frames aren't perfect. I've got my phone, I don't know if you can see the phone on the tripod there, but the lighting situation is not gonna be great. But this would be, I just don't love that artificial light, and I think for the vibe I would want my Bink bottle instead. Or maybe I'll make like a cup of tea. You guys, okay, wait. I can make this work. I'm determined to make this work. I may have to fix my makeup. Oh! This could work. May work. Yeah, because I'll have the laptop here the whole time, but there's a lot of space above my head, which is the only problem, so maybe I should bring it in closer, because I can get closer like this. Is warm lighting better? And then I just turn it down? That's great. That might be better. We need to take care of this laundry. Okay, divas, I did it. Another video filmed. Let's cross it off the list. Let's check in on the to-do list because I have it right here. I know you guys probably are seeing the to-do list on the screen, but I did walk, I did shower, I did fix my hair in the morning, although it's been kind of, you know, damp out, so it's starting to poof up. Filmed the Get Ready With Me and Get to Know Me, edited it. I'm almost done editing it. Filmed the gift guide, ate breakfast, obviously, worked, did laundry, edit. So I guess I'm gonna finish editing. I wanna make sure that that's just like totally done. I was trying to be a little bit more creative with the edit for this one and like putting pictures of what I was talking about and like sound effects and things like that. So it's just been a little bit more time consuming, but like the rough edit of it has been done for a long time. That's what I'm up to right now, feeling pretty accomplished. Like I said, I do have my internship tomorrow. Usually I don't work on Tuesdays, on Fridays, but we had Tuesday off. That's why I said Tuesday. We had Tuesday off, so that's why I'm working tomorrow. And yeah, I want to start a new book. Oh yeah, I told you guys last night that I finished My Husband. I was telling Matt about it and he was like, oh my gosh. And then I told him about the epilogue and he was like, that's crazy. Last night I downloaded Boy Parts by Eliza Clark, so I think that's what I'm going to start next. Have I kind of tabled The Secret History? I have, but I'm gonna get back to it. I swear I will. The Kindle's just making life really easy. So I wanted to show you guys the cover of the book. Where is it? If you've read this book, I would love to hear your thoughts. We're really like getting shit done in this video. Proud of us. This is what I just accomplished. In case anyone was wondering, I just made a huge mess that I now have to clean up, which is okay because I'm gonna handle it right now. I just opened some PR right now and I am like a little bit emotional, a little bit feeling like I had the wind knocked out of me. It's weird to think about this sort of thing as like a business, right? And like for a lot of brands to send product, it's like they have budgets for this, right? But I guess just like take this as your sign to talk about the things that you genuinely love, whether it's movies, shows, fragrance. Like Way just sent me samples of their newest fragrances that haven't released yet and they want me to give them my thoughts on them. YSL Beauty sent me a huge box of stuff, including a fragrance Baby Cat, which when they reached out and asked me for my info to send me the PR, I just mentioned offhand, I was like, let me just like shoot my shot. And I was like, if there's ever any Baby Cat opportunity, like gifting opportunities, I'd love for you to keep me in mind. And they were like, sure, like we'll throw it in. And like, I feel like I'm just having a huge moment of gratitude. I feel grateful every time I open a PR package. The other PR package that I opened was one of my all-time favorite fragrances that we were talking about earlier today, Maison Margiela Replica by the Fireplace. The bottle that I have is really old. It's like half empty. It's really macerated and I'm gonna continue using it. I may even give this to my mom or a sister-in-law or something, but it's like, I don't know, it just feels really great to get recognized by brands that I truly love, truly use. And as much as it is like material products, what I put into my videos is more than that, you know? Like I really put my heart into the videos that I put out for you guys and my editing. I don't know why. Of all moments that I've unboxed PR, I've just felt so like overwhelmed with humility like I am feeling in this moment. But I sort of just wanted to capture this moment. I think maybe because the video that I'm editing right now is Get Ready With Me and Get to Know Me, and I've been going through old photos and videos of my life to put them in that video, and I just am like, wow, like, you know, I don't even have 50,000 followers on TikTok. I have a very small platform on Instagram as well as here, but it's like, I think it's really corny when people are like, post your content, but like, whatever it is you do, whether it's content creation or if you're an artist or, you know, if you are in architecture or whatever it is that you do, whatever your trade or your line of work is or your passion, your hobby, like, put your whole heart into it and who knows where it'll go, right? I feel like I'm still seeing like where this goes and where all of my hard work and the different aspects of my life continue to take me. But yeah, I don't know. These are happy tears. These are not sad tears. These are very happy tears. These are tears of gratitude. These are tears of feeling proud of myself and tears of, I think, feeling seen. And who doesn't love to feel seen?